We use a generator of 250 kVA to run the whole plant. Every month we spend 144 million Uganda shillings on diesel only, and that is equivalent to around 62,000 US dollars.
That's the highest unit cost of production.
If we can bring in some renewable energy technology, provide all the electricity they need at 30% less than what they're currently spending,
we will immediately be able to release funding, which we can then plow back to the farmer.
We're looking at a biomass gasification system.
Everywhere you go here, you find biomass. It's being burnt out there every dry season instead of being collected.
And one of the byproducts of syngas production through gasification of biomass is char dust.
Adding value to this char dust by collecting, processing the char dust to turn it into charcoal briquettes.
With any extra electricity that Unicef is able to produce, they're going to be charging
batteries that can form a distribution network which is wireless.
Not only will we be able to cut costs for an industry that's adding value to agricultural production in Uganda, we're also going to be able to provide electricity to small households that will replace the kerosene lamps they're currently burning in their homes, and provide them with a cheaper source of cooking fuel in the form of charcoal briquettes made from the biomass that they would otherwise be burning on their farms.
They projected the image of Africa negatively. They projected Africa always in a negative light. Jungles, savages, cannibals, nothing civilized. And naturally, it was so negative until it was negative to you and me. And you and I began to hate it. We didn't want anybody to tell us anything about Africa, and much less call us an African. And in hating Africa and hating the African, we ended up even hating ourselves without even realizing it. Because you can't hate the roots of a tree and not hate the tree. You can't hate your origin and not end up hating yourself. You can't hate Africa and not hate yourself.
Africa, I love you daily. My home, I think about you every day. Africa, I love you daily. My home, I think about you every day. You're so beautiful, Mama Land. Fertile, glorious, sweet Africa. Flora and fauna is delicate, oil and gold is tempting. Flora and fauna is delicate, the oil and gold is tempting.
Rise up, Africa.
I love you.
Viva Africa.
We love you.
Rise up, Africa.
I love you.
Viva Africa.
We love you. Africa, I love you daily. My home, I think about you every day. You're so beautiful, Mama Land. Fertile, glorious, sweet Africa. Flora and fauna is delicate, oil and gold is tempting. Flora and fauna is delicate, the oil and gold is tempting.
Rise up, Africa.
I love you,
Viva Africa.
we love you.
Rise up, Africa.
I love you,
Viva Africa.
we love you. a diamond, standing up to a pyramid. The sun is always out, the Nile flows so deep. There is no place like Africa. I am born in Africa.
Rise up, Africa.
I love you,
Viva Africa.
we love you,
Rise up, Africa.
I love you,
Viva Africa.
we love you,
Rise up, Africa.
I love you,
Viva Africa.
we love you,
Rise up, Africa.
I love you,
Viva Africa.
we love you.
Yes, I. Mukwano gwo mulungi gwe walina walagawogo ekusanawo. Mukwano gwo mulungi gwe walina walagawogo ekusanawo. Serabiranga biseera bye twalina, nongolera ekyokulya nondeetera. Kuva lwe wagenda omutima gukunoonya, obuli mbeera n'endowooza oba osanga zeyakugoba. Okuva lwe wagenda mutima gukunoonya, obuli mbeera n'endowooza oba osanga zeyakugoba. Twali lumu lwe wagenda tewasiibula, nange saamanya, nalabiraawo nga kaseera ayiseewo nga sikulabako. Three, two, one.
Hi, my name is Mujiz Hilary, and this is my story on Double XL. How did I become an artist? I was born an artist, I must say. I've been doing art since I was year high till now, so it's one of those things. I was born to be an artist. How do I describe my art form? I think I'm a digital artist. I use computers. The computer is what I use to create this amazing work I have. But I can draw and paint, but I'm focused on the digital kind of work. What motivates me? I believe our environment as it is, the stories that are told happening, whatever happens in our environment inspires me. People, nature itself, structures, anything around me inspires me. So I don't have a specific source of inspiration, but our environment and the humans we interact with inspire me. Does my work impact community? Of course, you know, recently there's this art piece that was done at a big cultural event. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, the Kabaka's piece during his coronation. It was unveiled. It made so many people happy. My phone was buzzing every minute or second. They're like, yo, we have seen your work at this event, congratulations. Many were happy. They like, oh, some money. Of course, some were like, some money. But it was the impact at which, actually the reason at which I did it that made so much to me. I wanted to give something to the Kabaka. How do you say happy birthday to a king, or congratulations on what you've done? I did something that changed the norm on what society embraces as art. 2, James Cambridge Butabika. I'm sure you people have heard of it. The buses that move around, definitely we haven't thought of buses with artwork. My work is on buses, you know. UAP, Old Mutual, it's an insurance company. Their office is branded with my work. And this is just art, you know. So how do I impact the community as well? Kids or the young generation looks up to me. I'm a symbol of hope to some. People stop me while I'm walking and shake my hand. They're happy to be around my presence. Those are things that inspire me as an artist, and I feel I'm a symbol of hope, and I'm creating a shift in what the community sees as an artist. What inspires me when I wake up, first of all, I know I'm going to do something amazing. We artists have the power to change the world. I keep telling this to many people around my circles. And how do you change the world? Changing the world ain't changing the norm or changing political views. Changing the world is making someone happy through seeing your work. Changing the world is inspiring many to go with what you do as an artist. So that's what inspires me, especially when I wake up. But then I have projects I'm working on, so I have things I do every day. And the excitement of doing them keeps me going. Where do I see myself 5 years from now? All over the place. I have plans to do so much. You know, I would want to have a foundation. I would have a foundation that would help change the world through my work. Maybe partner with organizations that can use my work, since it can be multiplied and blown up to infinity of size. And we see what we can do for certain communities, you know. How can we help a community of kids? Can we create a center for kids to come together and do stuff? But it's beautiful because it has my work. Couldn't we help the hospitals use art to heal? Medicine ain't the only way that heals people. I would want to have a school that would maybe teach the next generation what we as artists do, but at a fundamental level, to the biggest level. So 5 years if I'm alive, definitely I intend to do so much with my work and hope people will be able to support me as an artist and see what we can do together. Unfortunately, I'm an orphan, but I've been raised by this loving family that has been supportive. Always taught me to be the best I can and believe in myself. So yeah, I believe it's always good to have a family that backs you up and wants you to do what you are meant to do. So school, I've always been a troublemaker in school, very, very troublesome, but then with the gifts, and it's good that people saw the beauty in me through my art and try to see the trouble as just a character I had. My brand is easy, of course. It's a combination of my name and my late mother. She was called Bomwezi. I'm called Mojizi. The last initials of both our names are Easy. So she's not around to see me be the man I am today, but I'm sure she is proud and she would be proud